guys, I'm Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a yoga flow in my new studio. So for anyone who is on Long Island, I'm located in East Setauket. So I mostly specialize in providing private sessions for anyone dealing with pelvic health issues, chronic pain, or just looking for some stress management. So if you are local and interested in booking a session with me, I will put a link to my website in the description down below. The theme of today's yoga flow is going to be tapping into your personal power. So that's something I worked on a lot and I needed to work on to get me to where I am today, even taking the next step to renting a space to be able to provide my services locally. So that's the theme for today. So it's kind of like I can do this, eliminating fear from your life so that you can show up as your best self. If it's a little echoey in here, I'm sorry. I did just move in and I haven't fully moved everything in and decorated, so it's not a super full room right now, so you might hear a little bit of an echo, so I do apologize for that. With all that said, we're going to start just in a seated cross-legged position in easy pose. Okay, so sitting in easy pose, you're going to place one hand on your stomach and the other hand on top of that hand. So our personal power that drives to get up and go and do things kind of lives in our abdomen, so that's why we're tuning in here. So go ahead and close down your eyes and just start to breathe into your hands. Inhale, fill your belly with air. Exhale, let it fall. Inhale, fill your belly with air. Exhale, let it fall. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly falls back in. One more like that. Inhale, belly expands. Fill the belly into your hands. Exhale, let it fall. Come back to your comfortable breath. Relax your hands down on your legs, but still keep your awareness at the center of your stomach. Go ahead and open your eyes. We're just going to take a little twist to warm up. So you're going to inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, twist left, right hand in front, left arm back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist right, left hand in front, right arm back. Inhale, reach up and twist left. Inhale, reach up, twist right. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, bring your hands down through heart center in prayer, and breathe. Place your left hand on the ground, reach the right arm up, and you're going to side bend to the left, really extend through the right fingertips, opening up the right side body. You can look up to your arm, breathe here, and switch sides. Right arm comes down, left arm reaches overhead. Extend through the left fingertips, look up to that arm, feel the left side body opening, and come back to center. Go ahead and place your hands down on the mat and press yourself back into downward dog. So in downward dog, for the first one, everyone take a nice deep bend in your knees and really send your hips up to the sky, press through your hands. Breathe here, working the heels toward the floor. Bring the left foot to the center line. Step your right foot forward. Drop the back knee, untuck your back toes, and lift your arms up for the lunge. Take one breath here. And place your hands back down. Tuck under the back toes and press yourself back to down dog. Bring the right foot to the center line, step the left foot forward, drop the back right knee, untuck your right toes, lift your arms up for low lunge on the other side. One breath here. And place your hands down to border your left foot, tuck under your back toes, and send your hips back to down dog. Maybe starting to straighten the knees in down dog now. Whatever feels good for you. Bring the left foot to the center line, step the right foot forward between your hands, stay high on the back left toes, and lift yourself up for crescent lunge, arms up to the sky. Breathe. Really extend through the fingertips. Drop the hands back down to border the right foot, and step yourself back to down dog. Bring the right foot to the center line, step the left foot forward between your hands, and lift up for crescent lunge. Make sure the left knee is in line with your left ankle. Really straighten through the right back leg. Breathe here. And place your hands down and step yourself back to down dog. And take a breath here, working the heels to the ground. Feel your armpits kind of wrapping around toward your ears. So open the chest, but make sure your back stays flat. You're not trying to arch through the back and down dog. Bring the left foot to the center line. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Drop the back knee, untuck your toes, and lift back up into low lunge. Bring your hands into prayer at heart center. We're going to take a twist, so revolved crescent. So bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Press through your hands and press down through the right arm. Press down through the left arm to keep your chest lifted. So this is stage 1. You can always stay here. For stage 2, you can tuck underneath the back toes and lift the back left knee straight so you're in a high lunge with a twist. And breathe. Holding here. Okay, keep pressing through the hands to keep yourself lifted. If a bind is in your practice, you can either stay with whatever variation you've been in, or to take a bind, you're going to wrap your left arm underneath the right leg, and you bring the right arm behind you to clasp your hands and twist here. You don't have to do this variation though. Whatever pose you're in, go ahead and unwind, placing your hands down to border your right foot and step yourself back to down dog. Breathe in down dog. Bring the right foot to the center line, step the left foot forward between your hands, drop the back knee down, untuck your toes, lift up for low lunge. So I'll start here. Bring your hands into prayer heart center and twist to the left. The right elbow goes to the outer left thigh. Press through your hands to keep yourself lifted and hold here. Breathe. You can either stay here or go ahead and tuck underneath your right toes and lift that right knee up for a twist and high lunge. So these twisting poses are really great to work on our personal power because we're basically bringing out anything that no longer serves us, anything that's dampening our personal power. We're getting rid of it here. You could either stay here, or if the bind is in your practice, you're going to bring the right arm underneath the left leg, and you're going to clasp the hands together so the left arm reaches behind your back. I gotta think about my left and lefts here. Keep opening through the chest, keeping yourself lifted. Whatever variation you're in, go ahead and come out of that by placing your hands down to border your left foot and step yourself back to down dog. Take a moment here. Think about gently pulling the abdomen in to keep lifting your hips up to the sky. Keep breathing. Come up onto your toes, drop your knees to the ground, and you're going to come up into kneeling. You could fold your mat up if that's a little more comfortable for your knees, because we are going to do a couple kneeling poses here, so it might be a little more comfortable if you do add a little bit of cushion by folding up your mat. Okay, so we're going to sit back into Virasana, Vira's pose. So you're sitting back toward your heels. You can always use a block or pillows if this is uncomfortable for you. You're going to inhale, come back up to kneeling as you reach your hands overhead. Exhale, sit back into Virasana, bring the hands back around. Inhale, lift up, arms reach overhead. Exhale, sit back, Virasana. Inhale, reach up, arms overhead. Exhale, sit back, Virasana. Inhale, come back up. Stay up as you exhale, bring the hands back down and around. Breathe here. Breathe into a little bit of core, deep abdominal work. So you're going to bring the hands, so clasp your hands together, bring them slightly out in front. You can either tuck your toes or have them flat. It'll be a little bit easier if you tuck your toes underneath. Pull the abs up and in and start to lean back. Really not far at all. Only lean back as far as you can while you keep your spine straight. Hold here and breathe. And then come back up. So you're going to feel this working in your abs and in your quads. Hands out in front. Spine stays straight, tall. Tuck the abs up and in. Start to lean back. Hold it. Don't let the spine curve. Breathe here. So the further you lean back, the more difficult. But again, make sure you're leaning back as far as you can while you keep the spine straight. And come back up. We'll do one more together. Hands out in front. Tuck the abs. So basically pull the abs in toward your spine. And lean back. Hold and breathe. Feel the belly working. Activate the power within. And come back up to center. Place your hands on your low back. You're going to want to have your fingertips pointing up toward your shoulder blades, but if that's uncomfortable, you can just kind of place them down with your thumbs kind of on your low back. Okay, so again, toes tucked will be easier. Feet flat will be a little more difficult. We're going to do camel pose. So start to first squeeze your shoulder blades down and back, open your chest, and start to gently lean back. Breathe here. Everyone stay with this variation first. Come back up to center and go ahead and sit back into Virasana for a second. Just take a moment. Go ahead and come back up to kneeling, knees hip width apart. Either staying with that variation or you can move into full camel, but let's all start with a modified variation first. So hands on your low back, squeeze your shoulder blades down and back, lean back to open up the chest. Breathe here. Let the heart open. Feel how the heart opens when you tune into the power within. All the possibilities that present themselves. If you would like to move into full camel, it's in your practice, then reach back for your ankles. And still drive the hips forward as you open the chest. You can let the head fall back if that's comfortable. Breathe into that heart opening. If you're in full camel, bring your hands to your low back. Slowly lift your head back up and sit back into Virasana. Bring the legs together as you sit back. Place your hands down on your legs and just take a moment. If you have the mat folded, go ahead and unfold the mat. Bring your feet together, knees wide. Reach your arms out in front for a wide leg child's pose, Virasana. Rest here and breathe. Walk your hands back toward your legs. Cross your feet behind you to sit back. And go ahead and make your way to lay on your back. Okay, so we're going to take a supine twist. So you're going to have your arms out into a T shape. Straighten out your left leg. And you're going to twist to the left. So your right knee is going to fall over to the left. And breathe here. Only twist as far as you can while still keeping the right shoulder in contact with the floor. Try to still feel length in the torso as you twist. Breathe into the abdomen. Our place of our personal power. You can stay here, or if you would like to go a little deeper and you have pretty open hamstrings, you can hold on to the right outer foot with your left hand and start to straighten out the right knee. And breathe. No need to take this if it's not where your body wants to go today, but it is an option. Bring that leg back in, roll back onto your back, and we'll switch sides. Straighten out your right knee. The left knee is going to come over to the right. Again, only twist as far as you can while you keep the left shoulder on the ground. So your knee probably will be hovering a little, and that's okay. Breathe into the abdomen. Let go of any tension. You can either stay here or option. If you have open hamstrings, you're going to hold on to the left outer foot with your right hand and start to straighten out the left leg. Breathe. Again, make sure the left shoulder is still on the ground. Whichever variation you were in, start to bring that leg back in and roll it back onto your back. Extend your hands overhead, bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, lift your hips up into a bridge pose to neutralize your spine, and lower yourself back down to the earth. Place your hands down at your sides, straighten out your legs for Shavasana. Tuck your shoulders underneath you to open your chest. And instead of having the hands straight out and relax on the ground, place one hand on the stomach and the other hand on top. And relax here. Keeping your awareness throughout Shavasana on the abdomen, the place of our personal power. And just breathing into the hands, so on your inhales, the belly fills with air and presses into your hands. As you exhale, the belly falls back down and the hands fall back down to your spine. Keep breathing this way, and I will guide you out when you're ready. Start to bring your awareness back into the body. You can relax your hands away from your stomach. Reach your arms overhead. Bring your legs together. Point your toes. Make your body really long. Bend your knees. Keep one arm straight. And roll over onto your sides. The bottom arm is straight, so you can rest your head on that arm. Press into your hands to walk yourself back up into sitting in a cross-legged position, easy pose. Again, place the hands on the abdomen. And thank yourself for doing this practice for you today. Bring your hands into prayer at your heart. Namaste. Thank you guys for practicing with me today. Again, if you're local and would like to practice with me, I will leave that link down below so you can check out more information about my studio. And I will leave my email down there as well. So if you're interested in private sessions, just go ahead and send me an email. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button right below me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.